I thought we were doing a video.
Yep, I will be right there.
Where have you been?
Oh, I forgot.
I forgot. Change a little setting on you.
We're in a new location.
Change the setting on you and you throw you all off kilter today.
Yes, it does.
So you did bring the right beer, the Four Saints beer.
We have the Four Saints bottles.
Yeah, but we're not drinking that. We're saving
We
those.
have the
They're
cans.
special.
So we have cans.
All right, so these are the new Four Saints cans, a 4-pack.
So we have a 4-pack. We've got a 6-pack.
The German Hefeweizen. Good, great. And it's cold enough we can go ahead and drink a couple.
It's cold.
Good.
And we have Genesis. They love us because
Now that's an old beer for them. If you can be a brewery, an old brewery after 3 years, it's an old beer for them, of course, because they've had Genesis. It's one of their standard beers.
Oh, okay.
That they've just decided to do.
So we'll.
So you want to drink Heffy first?
Let's do the Heffy.
All right. So they've actually have come out with 3. We're going to talk a little bit about one of them in a little bit different way. But so the German Hefeweizen is one of their so-called flagships, whether they call it or not. We should say first, for you guys who don't know, because we're just starting a new video. I'm Dave. This is Dave. I'm Glenn. NC Beer Guys. We didn't do the video to start this whole thing over.
We just do our own thing. You know who we are.
You know
us.
We promote craft beer and across North Carolina, and we just love the guys at Four Saints over in Asheboro.
Yep.
And they were kind enough to send us their new canned products for us to try. And we've had a couple of these beers before, we just don't have them out of the can. So we're going to see if they stand up to the can quality.
I have every faith in the world.
Well, particularly since it comes from Four Saints.
That's right.
Because they are doing such a great job over in Asheboro.
Mm-hmm.
Such part of that community. That downtown revitalization.
They are rebuilding that city.
It's just amazing. They're great guys, doing great work, making great beer, but they're good people too. And they couldn't be more genuine, and we value them. And all the goodness you can say about people in the beer community, we would give a shout out. So please, when you're in Asheboro, go to the zoo or go anywhere else on Old 64. Make a little just like a 2-block side trip, and find these guys at Four Saints. Or now, find their cans in the grocery stores or your favorite convenience store or bottle shop.
That's right.
And they've got some special goodies.
But I have beer in my hand.
I know this.
What's your favorite beer? The one
You rushed me over here. You rush over here. Forget where I am. Now you rush me about drinking. So the German Hefeweizen exemplifies quite a dichotomy. That's a big word for Joel.
Big word
in craft beer. This style demonstrates that not all is as it seems.
Okay.
The lightness in color masks the intensity of the flavor. The esters and clove aromas and flavors accentuate. They didn't write this. You cannot judge a beer by its color alone.
Okay. I love the aroma. This is just
screaming. You can't drink too fast anyway.
I can do what I want.
Because the serving temperature suggestion is 45 to 50 degrees. Now, you've had the cooler in a while, you've been in the truck, the truck was hot, so you might be about right.
Yeah, I think I'm good. So
this is the German Heavy.
Smell them esters.
You do. and I love esters. And I love esters, so this is just my kind of beer.
Distinctly Belgian.
Oh yeah, the only thing that made this better if it was a triple. This is my kind of beer.
Yeah.
I just love these Belgians and these banana aromas and esters and these. This is.
Yep. Very nice.
Oh, that is very nice.
You're loving this one.
Oh yeah.
So let's take a little station break.
A station break. We'll be right back. So what did you drink? What are you drinking?
Just an IPA.
I know it's an IPA, but what is it?
It's just an IPA.
Don't play dumb with me. Just an IPA? Like what kind of IPA?
This is a great IPA. It's got a nice.
Has it got a damn name?
Yeah, just an IPA.
Yeah, just an IPA. Who's just an IPA?
Four Saints makes the beer.
Okay, and I'm sure they call it something other than just an IPA.
No, that's exactly it.
No, they've got all kinds of IPAs over there. I've never heard of just an IPA.
Yeah, you have.
I don't know they put an IPA in a can either.
Yeah, they do.
And you saying it's just an IPA?
Yes.
So IPA, just an IPA is coming out of Four Saints Asheboro.
Yep.
In a can, and it's just going to say on the freaking can, just an IPA.
Because it is.
I don't believe you.
See, look, Just An IPA.
Well,
It has great hops, great malt balance, and it's lovely to drink.
all right. Go get you a Just an IPA. I'm going to go get me just another IPA.
That's right.
So, welcome back. Beer commercial within a beer commercial.
That's right.
Within a beer commercial.
In within.
Right. And now we're drinking more than just another beer.
That's right. We're going to drink.
Now we're going to move to the second of three canned products today. This is the Genesis Belgian-style Dubbel, or Dubbel.
Double.
And this again is a long-standing traditional beer that they've had at Four Saints, again, relative being 3-4 years in, long-standing. And this again should be right down my alley. And I know I've had this one on draft, and I'm anxious to try it on
In
out
a
of the
canned
can.
product. Yep.
See what? Because sometimes it does make a difference. Can, as you guys know who are craft beer aficionados, the cans have come a long ways. It used to mean something when a beer was in a can, not always positive, and now it doesn't mean anything negative necessarily.
No.
But there can be differences in a draft product. It's not always really the perceived difference you think it is between draft and can. It's usually a different version of the draft.
Oh.
They've not canned the same thing they serve on draft. They've done a batch and canned it, then they do another batch for draft.
Right.
And that's the difference you taste, not the same beer can versus draft.
But what we do emphasize, bottles or cans, you don't drink from them.
Well, true.
You don't take a can and like, yeah.
Because they need to oxygenate.
Okay. Well,
aerate.
it's that, and I mean, it's not craft beer snobbery that you want to smell the beer, you want to get the aroma of the beer because that's part of the experience because that can affect what you taste.
Well, for God's
So-
sakes, look at it. At least you want to look and
I want to
smell
see
the
it.
beer. If you can't smell it, look at it, and you don't get much smell and look out of the top of that can.
No.
Take
And
a
it's in-
little,
it's in
take a
the
few
bottle.
minutes to enjoy, experience.
That's
it,
what
as
that's
we
what
always say.
it's not beer snobbery to be able to say this is what it looks like, this is what it smells like, and this is what it tastes like, and you're there to enjoy it.
But for some beer snobbery, we will read you the description of the beer. The caramel sweetness from crystal malts and light fruitiness of traditional Trappist ale yeast of our Belgian Dubbel pays reverent homage to the beginnings of this style in ancient monasteries. The addition of Hallertau and Styrian golden hops highlight the evolution of a classic style Four Saints has long considered a necessity. We hope you will too. And then it goes on about Belgian beers are great and why we all know and love Belgian beers, which I particularly do.
I just want to
We're
drink
not
it.
getting into all that.
I want to drink it.
For reference to some other things we talked about today, IBUs on this, of course, is nothing, but it is only 15.
Well, that's right.
And
it
that's
should
what you'd
be.
expect, something like that. And again, this is going to be just a favorite.
Yeah. I love doubles. I mean, doubles and quads are a weakness.
And they're not my top 3 or 4. This is very good. I do like the dark and the Belgianness of it. I would prefer a triple, which is who I am, but this is very nice.
I'm all about, I mean, I love the Belgian beers, but the doubles and the quads, just, I go for them.
And that just shows you,
This is
as
wonderful.
much as we drink together, you know, they talk about people hanging out together and drinking and how their tastes run together.
Totally different.
Ours never have. Ours have actually diverged over the years.
Yes,
I
they've
think.
grown. They've grown. Yep.
Well, our individual palates have changed a lot.
Yep,
But
absolutely.
our drinking the same kind of things and liking the same kind of things has changed a lot
Yep.
too.
Yep.
And that's what a craft beer experience and a craft beer journey does for everybody.
Mm-hmm. You learn.
As you drink, you will come to like things and not like other things,
Yep.
or not like other things as much. But you will find your craft beer.
That's right.
I mean, you talk about people who say, and you know, you hear it all the time when you're talking about beer, like we talk about beer to just people in general. I don't drink beer, or I don't like beer. That's like saying you don't like food. You just haven't found the right thing yet.
That's right. That is exactly
You just
it.
don't know yet.
That's right.
So keep trying.
Yep.
And if you've given up, then just say, I don't drink beer, or I don't prefer to drink beer. That's fine if you don't want to drink
Prefer.
beer, but it's not because there's not a beer out there you won't like.
Then you go for ciders.
Or meads.
Oh, meads.
Or liquor, or
That's
something
right.
else.
Craft distilleries.
So we got, go ahead.
We have a whole bunch of bottles here because this is really nice. And
So are the guys at Four Saints.
And
They're
these
just
are
great guys.
these are out on the market now. So one of them is their Warrior Monk, which is a Belgian stout. but bourbon barrel aged. What?
Right.
So
right.
I'm all about that. Then they have the way it goes, which is which is a German-style tart wheat ale, a goza. So.
And if you've not had a Goza, it's a very different beer. You should try it.
Yeah, I mean,
and Four Saints, I'm sure, does a good one.
Oh, this one is freaking amazing. Because I mean, if you compare it to like the wild ales or the sours out there, this is a mild.
I sort of say it's very approachable.
Yep.
It's like the gateway to sours in some ways.
I'll go over this.
Because I'm not a sours fan, but I do like certain Gozas.
Yep. This is called the Beam, which is a craft ale with apples. So now you got apples in a beer, and that's not Red's red ale either.
So this is a bean called the Bean.
The Beam. Yep.
The Beam, okay.
The Beam. If you're familiar with the tale of, Roland, here we go. Let's see. Oh my God, here we go.
You don't admit needing those very often, people. This is special.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah.
If you're familiar with the tale of Roland, and you're familiar with the drink in world Sigh, a tart, light, refreshing apple beer with deceptively high alcohol content. A quartet of ingredients come together to create a beer that we believe will warm you on your journey along the Beam. You'll thank us. Big. 9%.
Oh, now I didn't even get into that one.
Yeah.
I need to know this one. I didn't know this beer.
And then this one, I wanted this.
I don't actually know what this is.
This is close to me now. This is an apple brandy barrel aged Christmas ale. So this is early for Christmas.
Do you think it'll see Christmas? Not at his house.
I saw this. I'm like, oh, I have to have this, and they were nice enough to give it to us. So I'm going
to not expect that at Christmas at your table because it'll never last at your house at Christmas. But I am going to look up about a graft, Graf ale with apples because I don't know what that is.
I don't know, but
so that's a new something that they've taught the beer guys today, or this beer guy. Don't know what it is.
Yep.
Just because I just saw it, we will mention. I know we've gone long. They are in Asheboro using the independent.
Yes, they have
on the bottles.
So when you want to know about
they would have a close up to it, maybe.
The separation from big beer is when you put that label on it.
And also Epiphany Craft Malt, which are our favorite people too.
That's right.
So these guys just can't do no wrong by us today.
They're crushing it with us. Love it.
Right. So we had a great day.
Yep.
Glad you showed up finally.
That's right.
Don't forget to watch a little commercial that was interspersed in between and go get you Just An IPA. And enjoy these other cans that we talked about today, Genesis and Hefeweizen. And until next time, this is David Glenn. Thanking Four Saints for all they do in Asheboro and statewide. And remember, until next time, drink local, keep your beer dollars, North Carolina.
That's right.